Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us at our CEO Insight series presented by the West Des Moines Chamber of Commerce and Tarot International. My name is Catherine Harrington, the very proud president and CEO, and we are so excited today. We are with Ida Wood, District Business Development Leader with Paychex HR. So thank you, Ida, for joining us.
Thank you, Catherine. So nice to be here.
Oh my gosh. So we want to know all about Ida Wood. So tell us about you. It looks like you've had an amazing career. So tell us about you.
Of course. So I am originally born and raised in Sarajevo, Bosnia.
Oh, wow.
I made my way to the States when I was 10 years old and landed in Omaha, Nebraska, and got to attend Drake University. Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
And then over the years, I've just had an opportunity to get some great positions, great career moves, and awesome opportunities to give back to the West Des Moines and just Des Moines community. Currently, I am the proud business development leader of the Paychex HR business development team here in Iowa. So we are located in West Des Moines, and we have 7 reps that are around the entire Iowa area. But yes, I've been doing that for about 4 years now.
And Paychex HR, I was looking at some of the services you provide. It's quite extensive for small, medium, and large businesses. Tell us a little bit about Paychex HR.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, the interesting thing is that we have actually been in this market for over 30 years.
Wow.
Under a variety of different names.
Okay.
We went through an acquisition in 2019. So some folks might know us as Merit Resources.
Sure.
Ariane, and then in 2019, like I mentioned, we got an opportunity to join the Oasis family.
Sure.
As a PEO as well. So we've been a PEO all along. And then the acquisition in 2019 occurred with Paychex. So we have been in the market for a long time, leading and serving in just West Des Moines, all around Iowa, proudly presenting the professional employment organization services.
Mm-hmm.
So what that entails for us is anything that a small to medium-sized business, nonprofit would need for their day-to-day. And a lot of times what we hear, especially with COVID, especially with all the different issues that businesses have experienced over the last couple of years, is just how impactful it has been to have somebody there in their back corner and in their back room, if you will, helping support their employees and helping them run their business and work on their business and the strategy portion versus working on the payroll and et cetera, which is what we can do in addition to a variety of other things.
Nice. So it's so nice that you take that load off of small businesses and nonprofits, like you said, so they can run their business. So that's amazing. I love that. What a great opportunity. So tell us about, we work a lot in the diversity, equity, inclusion space. We work with a lot of small minority business owners, medium-sized minority business owners. Tell us about maybe some ways you work with minority business owners and how you help support them.
Of course.
Yeah.
This is something obviously that hits near and dear to my heart, being an immigrant. And one of the reasons why I got into PEO is my father was a business owner in Bosnia. Oh. And when I was approached to join the PEO under Ariane, I was like, wow, if this existed in Bosnia, if this was available, I mean, his world would have been different.
Wow.
And to answer your question, there is a variety of things that we have done, from, of course, translation services. Our technology platform has an opportunity for them to actually have their employees fill out forms and etc. in their native language.
That's amazing.
If we don't have it available, we have translation services, of course, they can utilize. And not just that, but we're involved in the community, not just in West Des Moines, but across the state, like I've mentioned. My team is heavily involved in different chambers. I myself have been involved with different nonprofits and et cetera that predominantly help when it comes to services that are, from a DEI perspective, very important for us to continue to support.
Yeah.
One of the things that I actually just read very recently that Paychex was involved with, which I wasn't even aware of, but we have a large employee base in India. And during COVID, one of the awesome things from a giving back that Paychex employees got to participate in was giving back to the huge issues that people in India were experiencing due to the resources or lack thereof during the COVID pandemic. So just that doesn't directly impact Iowans, but we got to participate in that, in the giving back on a global scene, right? So taking a look at the big picture, and that anything that impacts us here locally, globally, I mean, we're all on the same team and trying to fight all the same battles.
Oh my gosh. Well, it looks like you're involved, you personally, in a lot of great nonprofits in our region. So it looks like you're involved in many of them. Would you like to talk about your particular nonprofit work and how you give back?
Of course.
Yeah.
So it's nonprofit work and giving back is extremely important to me personally. When we came over as refugees, it was through the kindness of strangers.
Wow.
We didn't speak the language. My mom thankfully did fairly well. My brother and I did not. And so it was a lot of support and help. In fact, I was a little. So in the Omaha chapter of Big Brothers Big Sisters, I was a little sister. And that relationship was so impactful to me. I'm on the executive board for Big Brothers Big Sisters of Central Iowa, not just because of that, but because I think it's so important that the mentorship and etc. Mentorship between women and whether it's woman to woman or man to woman, whatever the case may be, is very important to me. Latino Leadership Initiative was something I was involved with. I speak Spanish as well. My family is multifaceted.
Wow,
So
oh my gosh.
My stepdad is from Mexico City, so we speak Spanish at home as well. And so there are a lot of different components in this. If you want to get involved, Iowa, West Des Moines is the place to do it.
There's a lot of great opportunities.
Yes.
There really is. It's amazing. I'm involved in the Big Brother Big Sister I Am Enough program and for leaders, and we love the littles. It's just so impactful. It's absolutely impactful, and my heart just goes out to those kiddos.
I read I Can to my daughter every night.
Oh my gosh, I love that. That's amazing. That's amazing. So you obviously, you're a leader, you have a lot of folks that you're leading, and you're a hard worker. What do you do in your spare time? And you also volunteer, but besides all that, what do you do in your spare time?
My husband and I love to travel.
Okay.
So anytime we can get away, we do. So we love to visit family that we may have in Colorado or wherever.
Cool.
If anybody moves somewhere, we're the first ones to say, hey, we'll come visit. I love to work out, run. I walk a lot now. Injuries and etc. have kept me from doing some of the more strenuous things, but love to walk. My daughter is 4, and spending time with her and really focusing on reading, writing. She's a hoot, and you have 3 of your own, so time goes by so fast. I just try to spend as much time as possible with our family.
Oh, I love that. So I always like to ask, what is your favorite thing about West Des Moines? Or if you had to choose one, maybe a couple.
Well, this is the longest I've ever lived anywhere.
Okay.
And my husband and I joke, but we have actually circled Jordan Creek Mall. We've purchased houses around Jordan Creek Mall over the last 7 or 8 years. And West Des Moines, it's the community. You can walk into a restaurant, Costco, Nordstrom's Rack, my daughter's favorite, or Target, and you run into people, and everybody's friendly. Different restaurants. I mean, just anywhere you go. It's where my daughter was born. It's always going to have such a special place in my heart. It's the first home I've truly known over the years.
Oh, I love it. Well, I bet everywhere you go, people recognize you. Yes. And isn't that a wonderful feeling? You know, wherever you go, it's like people know you. It's like a big family. I love this town so much.
Absolutely, me too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And I think it's as my daughter continues to grow older, I really want to instill that attitude of giving back that I think the chamber helps so much with, that Paychex helps so much with from a business perspective, and then also on a personal level. And it's just a great place to live.
It's incredible. Well, we really appreciate Paychex, HR support, and all that you do to help keep our chamber strong, our city strong. We love to see you at all of our events, and so just thank you from the bottom of our hearts for all your support of our programming. So,
of course. Thank you for the leadership.
Oh, appreciate it so much. Oh my gosh, well, this was so much fun. Thank you so much for watching our CEO Insight series with Ida Wood today at the beautiful state-of-the-art Taro International facility. So we hope you tune in next time. So thank you so much.